Hello and welcome, everyone. This is The Brief. The finger-pointing underway already after a rare bomb attack in Tehran kills a nuclear scientist. Iran's government accusing Israel and the United States of having a hand in the assassination of Masoud Mohammadi, killed in broad daylight outside his home. Opposition supporters say, though, they believe otherwise, noting that Mohammadi's name was on a public list of Tehran University professors backing the pro-reform movement. Now, this attack comes just days before major powers are going to meet to talk about Iran's nuclear program and the possibility of imposing new sanctions. Ivan Watson, following all of this from CNN New York. Ivan, we've only got a half an hour. The list of suspects.
Well, there are a lot of conflicting claims here. What we do know is this was a very rare explosion, broad daylight in the morning, as this lecturer at Tehran University was apparently on his way to work. His name is Masoud Ali Mohammadi. A bomb in broad daylight not far from his house that killed him. A big bomb, and that's very rare in the Iranian capital for these types of attacks to take place. It did a lot of damage in the area. This man is described in the Iranian state media as a nuclear scientist. However, if you look at a list of his publications, it looks like his expertise is more in particle physics, which some people I've spoken to says has very little to do with Iran's nuclear program. The accusations are going left and right here. We've already had Iran's foreign ministry spokesman come out and say, well, this smacks of the work of the U.S., Israel, and its mercenaries in Iran, and they've called this a terrorist incident. We have no idea right now. We'll be following this story, Jim, as it develops.
Well, as we look at this, what is the potential here to affect what's happening on the ground in Iran? Its nuclear program, you're saying a lot of people don't think he's that involved.
Yeah, well, we have to put this in context. Iran is polarized right now. The government is battling for its own legitimacy and credibility right now against an opposition movement. And we have the opposition movement, which has claimed this man for themselves, saying he signed a petition in support of the opposition candidate Mir Hossein Mousavi. We know there has been an intense government crackdown on the opposition movement for the past months. But we also know that there is this nuclear program that has been the subject of great international debate, and that Iran claims that one of its nuclear scientists was kidnapped by the U.S. In Saudi Arabia last year, charges that the U.S. has denied. So we have all of this mystery going on, and not clear who could benefit from a blast of this sort and killing what appears to have been an ordinary university professor in the physics department.
This story just hours old at this point. It's going to come into sharper focus here in the hours and the days ahead. Ivan Watson covering it for us. There was some important perspective from New York. Thanks, Ivan.